Hey y'all. All right, I'm running just a smidget, but I have something about Q late at AF. Stop it with your stuff. I'm not late AF. But I will say this. Hold on, let me customize everything, guys. The show, we're not gonna go to 9 o'clock tonight, guys, only because I am in pain. My face, I just woke up from having another dental procedure today. And my face is kind of burning on this side, but we will be here tomorrow, seeing as though I ain't got nothing to do. And I cut y'all short. Depending on what my sleep look like, I might wake up and do a little piece of morning show, but we definitely gonna do an evening show tomorrow. Okay, so let me give y'all an update on what's going on. So Monday went to do scans. She found out an implant had shifted a little bit, re-put in a new implant. It was hurting. I texted Heavenly in the wee hours of the morning. I was like, look, when you go into work, I need to come in first thing in the morning because something simply isn't right. Got there, and long story short, found out that I had a small infection. Somebody said, Q, your eyes are glassy. It's because I was asleep, guys. I'm fine. I literally just woke up right before it was time to do this and time to retake my pain meds. Um, Found out that I had a little bit of infection up under one of the implants. So when I went to the dentist today, they renumbed me back, cleaned out the infection real good, took the implant out, gave me a new set of antibiotics and pain kill pills or whatever the case may be. And so that's what's going on. But you want to know what's funny? In the midst of all of this, I want to address something. Um, and I don't know if it's a byproduct of poverty. I don't know if some people just innately want to see other people do bad, but it just bothered me some of the comments that I saw. Letting people into your personal life, sometimes it's a double-edged sword, right? Because I'm of the belief you can't sit up here and let people into your personal life and then get complain when they start critiquing and talking about your personal life. But for whatever reason, there was this one particular comment that just bothered me. Somebody wrote, that must be why she don't take insurance. So she could keep having you come back and keep billing you and keep billing you. And I just read the comment and I just rolled my eyes. And it honestly made me say, you can tell people who don't have nothing, who ain't going nowhere, who ain't trying to have nothing, who ain't never trying to go nowhere. Because people who try to go somewhere, people who have a business, people who understand the way things go sometimes, you just don't naturally arrive at conclusions like that about people. Now, let's dissect this for a little bit. Before this lady even knew me, this lady was rich. This lady had her dental practices, and you honestly fixed your mouth on a public forum to imply that the lady don't take insurance and then purposely messed me up in order for me to keep coming back for her to bill me. First and foremost, for the record here, there has been no cost associated with me returning to the dentist. There's been absolutely no cost. All right. So that completely throws your whole theory out the window. Moral of the story, and I'm not gonna go down a rabbit hole. We gotta start doing better by one another, y'all. We gotta stop that assuming the absolute worst. And I think what blurs the line sometimes is that, y'all love to call me biased, but I think what happens a lot of times is y'all don't know how to separate y'all dislike for a person from their accolades, accomplishments, and what they do every day of the world. Heavenly is a bitch. Heavenly is messy. Heavenly is too old. Heavenly is this. Heavenly is that. Heavenly. You cannot like the lady. You cannot like the lady down to the ground. But your mind don't have to go to her being an unscrupulous dentist. It's like I don't know, stuff like that. I just don't like. Just like, why would you do that? Just sit up here and just call the lady a whole crook. Like, think about what you're saying. This lady got up, brushed her teeth, shaved under her arms, put some talcum powder on her hoo-ha, came to work, tucked her scrubs in, and said to herself, "Oh, I need to pay my bills across the next 4 months. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mess Funky up so he gotta keep coming back so I could keep rebilling him. I'm gonna do him like that, and I'm gonna do other people that come in my office. Come on, guys, like just do better. Just do better." Um, and so, guys, at the end of the day, this is my fault. I was not supposed to be chewing like hard stuff or sticky stuff on them implants. And as sure as I thought they were settled in good, child, I went back to eating just like normal. The gums still were a bit pliable and it caused it to move or whatever. But we went in the minute Heavenly backed the implant out, it was like, oh my God, it relieved the pressure or whatever. And I'll keep y'all posted on what's going on. But that is what's going on. I'm on a new set of antibiotics, a new set of painkillers, but things are feeling a hell of a lot better and manageable from um what they were. Ooh, maybe that's some public sweet tea mixed with lemonade, and that's the tea. Okay, let's get into these reunion looks from Married to Medicine. Before I even show y'all the pictures, um, one, two, only three of them actually look good, and there's a fourth that can slide by. Only three of them look good, and there's a fourth that can slide by. Only three of them look good, and there is a fourth that could slide by. Let's get into these looks. Quad. Quad nailed this look, and it's not because she my friend. It's funny, when I first saw it, I did not recognize her per se because we're not used to Quad being pulled back in a pony. Skin looks amazing. Dress is simple yet complicated, if that makes sense. Simple yet complicated. It's easy, it's clean, it's classy, and hands down, Quad um whooped ass with with her reunion look. Toya, I don't like it at all. Toya's beautiful. Honestly and truthfully, I would have loved Toya's dress minus the train part. Maybe if it was just the big ruffle part, I don't know what y'all call that, peplum. Maybe if it was just the big peplum part, it would have gave old nasty flamenco dress, old nasty cocktail dress, and maybe she would have been too underdressed for a reunion. But the train on this has got to go. Jackie, it's giving an Aaliyah, Issa Rae, One in a Million tease. It's giving Tommy Hilfiger meets prom dress. meets Escape meets I Want to Be Black, boom like a 808, circle like a figure eight, feels good from head to toe. Boom, baby, here we go. That's what it was given. It was given very tomboy, femininely, feminine. Like Shamar said, it was given very tomboy, feminine. It was getting real feminine or whatever. Jackie looked good. Jackie was one of the three. So it was Quad, it was Jackie. Mimi was the fourth in the honorable mention. Mimi, yeah, for whatever's worth, it's giving Hallmark wrapping paper department. Uh when you take the ribbon on the scissors and you strip it and you strip it and you strip it, it's definitely giving a Jasmine Guy, Harlem Nights, whatever. This was the fourth dress that I said could slide through. Black brother, soul brother, there is no one above you. I want you to know that I'm here for you. So whatever truth, he is so good to me. Listen. Oh God. Do you like what you feel? No, I'm gonna say Shaka Khan for Heavenly. Here's the thing with Sweet Tea. Y'all, the only thing wrong with Sweet Tea is the fact that Greg did not authorize her to spend no more than $400 on her look. And so she was unable to get a stylist to do her. The reason why I'm not going to give Sweet Tea the business is because Sweet Tea is still stuck. Excuse me. Sweet Pea is still stuck in her newbie era where they quite have not nailed down a stylist yet, a hairstylist, a makeup person. The only thing that I hate, and this is when we start talking about going back to them digging ditches and all of this. Here's the thing, T. If anybody on this show was truly your friend, Toya, Simone, Heavenly, Contessa, if anybody on this show was truly your friend, at a minimum, they would have shared their stylist with you and y'all would have shared a stylist for the reunion. And it won't be the first, fifth, or ninth time that any of the ladies on the same reunion stage have shared the same stylist. There have been countless seasons where No IG Jeremy has styled the lion's share of them at the same sitting. Honestly and truthfully, Sweet Tea, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the way Sweet Tea looks. Absolutely nothing wrong. It's giving an old nasty 2001 prom. It's giving old nasty 2002 Britney Spears performing at the TRL concert live. It's giving an old 1999 grad bash down to the Universal Studios Orlando. It's giving real hit me baby one more time. I'm a genie in a bottle. I don't want no scrubs. It's giving a real Twilight just came to the theaters near you. It's giving very, oh, Dillard's had this on sale. And then, oh, when I walked past Charlotte Russe, they had this jacket thing in the window. I'm going to put the jacket on over the dress and I'm going to go to bare feet and get me some 2 for $40 heels. And I'm going to come out there and I'm going to give it to them hoes. Even down, girl, this girl got on beaded bracelets. Don't get me wrong. A bitch love old nasty piece of costume jewelry. Girl, where's your diamonds? If it give you diamonds and pearl, where's your diamonds? Where's your diamonds? Sweet Tea, you have sat up here and heard me talk about the Ivy showroom. You've been up there friends with Phaedra. Phaedra is partners with Fiscani. You didn't even go down to the Ivy showroom and rent you an outfit. again, a lot of y'all gonna be on here clowning Sweet Tea, but the gag is if y'all job had a party, this is exactly what y'all will look like. Sweet Tea represents, in my opinion, I'm every woman, hear me roar. Sweet Tea represents the everyday federal working, county working black woman. I don't think Sweet Pea looks bad. I just think she look regular. I don't think she look bad. I think she just look regular. That's all. Somebody said look 90s and outdated. This what y'all look like when y'all husband. This what you look like when you don't pay no bills and your husband let you keep your whole check, but you responsible for getting the kids. You got to get the kids school stuff, and you get to keep your whole check. That man said, I don't know what you do with your check, but you better make it enough because I'm not giving you no money for that reunion. Quiet as it's kept, just like he did Quad, her season one, baby. Quad season one, Greg wouldn't give that girl no money to get a reunion dress. Girl, they said she had to go down to the neighbor house. They said Quad had to go down to the neighbor house, honey, and borrow something out the closet. And did. And did. Let me ask y'all a question. If Sweet, and tell the truth, don't be mad about see these narcotics idea about to kick in, so now I'm starting to feel funny. Tell the truth. If when you go out to a nice work function, you would have put on what Sweet Tea had on right now, and I want y'all to tell the truth in this chat. Put me. If you know you would have looked like Sweet Tea giving your personal best, put me in the chat. If you feel like you would have looked 900 times better than Sweet Pea, put hell no in the chat. But if you would have looked like if honestly doing your personal best, you would have looked like Sweet Tea, put me in the chat. I don't think Sweet Tea look bad. I don't think Sweet Tea look bad. I think Sweet Tea is on par for who she is. A country girl from Killeen, Texas, who can now go in Dillard's and buy any dress she want out of Dillard's she could get. Y'all trying to act like y'all above Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea is every woman. Hear her roar, okay? Hear her roar. Hear her roar. Sweet Tea said she needed some extra material in case she had to tie King ass up in a body bag. She said in case she had to, excuse me. She said in case she had to wrap Quad ass up in a body bag, okay, and give it to Fedra for her to take down the Willie Watkins or whatever. And then Sweet Tea said, listen, after the reunion and we finna go out, I could just let the arms down, baby. And I got my cocktail dress. I got my cocktail dress. I got my cocktail dress on. My cocktail dress. I got my cocktail dress on. First year ever, I've had to say this. I think Heavenly was the worst one. I think Heavenly was the worst one. This look makes her look fat. All this Shaka Khan hair. I don't know if it would have looked better had she pulled the hair back. The hair is covering up the neckline. It with your hair hanging over your shoulders like that, it completely defeats the purpose of you having on a strapless dress if we can't even see. Heavenly might as well have worn overalls if she was going to wear her hair like that. I think that this is the fail of the hair person. She has no neck with that chain on. This is a fail of the hair person. It's too much hair or whatever. Again, Quad had on a similarly constructed dress and she did a pullback pony. I think that Heavenly's look could be saved if the hair was pulled back. And I'm sorry, that choker looked like something that came from the beauty supply store. That choker looks like something that came from the beauty supply store. And it's weird because Heavenly normally stays in this little pocket. This is her little comfort zone when it comes to the dresses, but the hair is messing Heavenly up. Is somebody say it's the hair and the necklace? Yeah, that choker is making it look real cheap. And that hair is giving you no neck, and it's making the hair is taken away from the curvature of her body. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Can we not degrade black women and move on to the next time? Girl, what's degrading, girl? What's Rachel K? What's degrading, girl? It ain't got nothing to do with black, girl. ETV has a whole show called Fashion Police, girl. After all the awards, they sit on the show for a whole hour and critique the people's fashions, girl. This ain't got nothing to do with black. This ain't got nothing to do with degrading nobody. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Looking for a reason. Looking for a reason. Looking for a reason. He hate black women. He always got something to say about black women. He don't go for black women. Because we degrading them down to the ground. We calling it all. Now, this is dreadful and this is degrading. Now, this is degrading. Simone, I see what you was trying to do. It was giving an old nasty Married to Medicine meets zombie apocalypse meets. We found a medical supply bunker and we gonna make you Miss Dr. Sexy Leg 2025 with this gauze we found over here in this military medical bunker. Simone, it looked like you and Sweet Tea play dress up together with each other clothes. I don't know what this is you got on, Simone. It was very ambitious. It had potential. It had potential. It's something about the sheer over the shoulder that's not working for me. The hair look good and the face look good, but the dress, I don't know. Maybe you should unwrap it and wear it as a poncho. I don't know. And then Contessa looked amazing. Contessa's body is T. She don't got too much weave in her head like Heavenly did. Contessa just played it safe, but looks amazing. So for me, the winners in this category are Quad is number one. I think that Contessa number two, Jackie number three, Mimi number four. Toya and Sweet Tea is a tie for me for number five. Simone, and then Heavenly is just in the bottom, looking like obviously, truthfully, she look like an overweight mermaid or whatever. Listen, and they've had 11 reunions. Heavenly's been part of 10. I think to be in the complete bottom one go around is a really good streak. But we're gonna move. We're gonna move right along. Y'all, I don't even like doing money stories on this lady because We know Candy ain't got no money problems, but there's more to this story. If Candy and Todd, and this is me, bias alert, this is me being biased. This is me being biased. This is me being biased. I know this lady. I know this man. Candy do not play when it comes to being embarrassed about doing her business properly. I have witnessed this lady cry too many times with my own eyes over business. Candy don't do no janky business. So I am willing to bet that if Candy and Todd are withholding rent from the landlord, it is with reason. It is with reason. I refuse to believe. And Candy, this is not the building that Candy owns. Candy owns the building on Peter Street where Old Lady Gang is. This is the other restaurant. This is the Blaze Steakhouse. This restaurant is on Camp Creek over there in the plaza. She don't own this building, at least to my knowledge, she didn't, or whatever. But guys, it says Candy and Todd are in hot water behind their steak and seafood restaurant. The landlord of Blaze and Steak and Seafood Restaurant says former Real Housewives of Atlanta star and her husband owe 150 plus thousand in back rent. According to the Georgia Department of Public Health, the restaurant's most recent health score as of late 2023 is a 93. In a lawsuit filed by Fulton County State Court on Monday, Montego Pacific Inc. said the restaurant also owes another $56,000 for repairs to the premises and a 10% overhead fee, exclusive of interest. Montego claims the singer is in breach of the lease and will have to pay an additional $12,000 $12,000 plus dollars monthly in interest until the back rent is paid. Montego is also allowing Burris and the restaurant 10 days to pay what is owed to avoid liability. And I love this comment. Somebody said, read between the lines. Candy and Todd got this and holding out because the landlord either violated terms as tenant failed to upkeep repairs. So Candy and Todd are withholding payment. Tell the whole story. Absolutely. There's so going back to my earlier conversation. There's so many of y'all sitting on the sidelines waiting for it to be, oh, her business failing, this, that, and the third. And the shit just might be failing. I don't know. I ain't never been to it. It might be. I don't know. I hope not. I ain't never been to Blaze. I haven't really heard a lot of people talk about it outside of tourists or whatever. So I don't have an opinion about it. It's off Cascade. I don't have an opinion about it one way or another. But what I do know is that Todd and Candy are always on top of their business. And if they are holding out on payment, it's for a due reason. We're going to have to sit back and let the whole story unfold. And more Real Housewives of Atlanta news. Y'all go ahead. Oh, while I got y'all on the line, I'm gonna light my 305 candle. I'm starting to feel a little better as I'm talking to y'all. I don't know, blood flowing to my jaw. I get so weak, blood starts racing through my face. I lit my 305. I talked to Rashida today. Guess what, y'all? I can't remember who it was exactly that emailed me wanting to know if we could do the 305 and a home spray. We got the 305 and a home spray. So we got the 305 candle, the 1111 candle, both available in a home spray. I've been leaning on that 305 real heavy lately. Y'all go ahead and light that 305 candle. Go on and get that 305 home spray. So Portia pushed back her wedding to Simon for months after he failed to produce bank statements, and I don't blame her. An affidavit was completed by an attorney who said he helped Portia negotiate her prenup with her fiance Simon ahead of their wedding. Throughout the process of the parties' negotiation of the prenuptial agreement, there was significant delays that they extended the process over several months, Jordan said. As I recall, the most significant factor causing delays in the negotiation process was Simon's inability to produce information regarding his income, assets, and liability. He said Portia and Simon were supposed to get married in August and September. However, due to Simon's failure to provide Portia with information relative to his income, Their wedding was postponed until November. The prenup was executed on November 15th, and they were married on November 25th. Portia filed for divorce February 2024, 15 months after the marriage, so on and so forth. Listen, let me explain something to y'all. And especially after we got a glimpse into Shamia's life, Portia did exactly what you're supposed to do when you enter into an arranged business marriage. Now that we see how Shamia living, it really cracks open a lot of who Portia is, and it really does. You know, listen, Portia wanted the same way when Lauren had that baby. Portia felt left out, and Portia ran out and had a baby with the first thing she could find, even though she was going with Dennis. She looked at Shamia. Shamia had her African and a good one, so she wanted to make sure she had a rich African so she could be just like her friend Shamia. But rushing into things, she ended up with Simon instead of waiting. But listen, she did exactly what you were supposed to do. If she went in there and put her pussy in that lady jacuzzi, she put her pussy in that lady whirlpool and stirred it all up, and then let Simon drink from the waters of her womb. Okay, she put that itchy gitchy yaya on that man and Lady Marmalade on that man. She voulez-vous coucher avec moi, s'asseoir that man. Yeah, I need to see. I'm only marrying you for your money, and I'm not making no qualms about it. So where is the QuickBooks printout? Where is the profit and loss statement? Where is the P&L statement? Where is the P&L statement? I'm not mad with her one bit. And then as soon as it looked like the money got funny, baby, he broke the arrangement and she left. Let me explain something. All y'all watching this Lori Harvey predecessor. In a minute, Lori Harvey gonna be so leased out. Y'all know y'all don't get the black girls the same grace y'all get the white girls and the white adjacent girls. Y'all are not gonna allow. Y'all are not going to let Lori Harvey date as many people as Kim Kardashian did. Y'all are not. So phase 2 of Lori Harvey's existence is going to be husbands. We got to stop calling her ran through. It's going to be husbands. Lori Harvey's going to marry rich one go round. It's not going to work out, and then she gonna get another rich old husband and maybe another. But all we watching is the predecessor to Lori Harvey. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm not mad with Portia. I look at Portia from when she first came on that show to who she is now, and Portia has completely blossomed, matured, and took on a new level of being that would not have been possible without her going through divorce and going through the things that she went through. I remember my shouts out to Nick Nelson, my fraternity brother Nick Nelson. He worked out a salon, and it was a girl in Nick's salon. I think her name was Kiera at the time, that was doing Portia's hair before the first season had aired. And he was like, Q, the new girl gonna be coming up here. I want you to come up to my salon and meet her or whatever. I remember meeting Portia before Housewives ever aired. And baby y'all, Portia was sweet tea in terms of naivete. Just a young, naive, pretty girl. She was sweet tea. So to watch somebody go from having the mind and the appearance, not the appearance, the mind and the energy of like a sweet tea, and to watch what they become now. Let me tell y'all something. I was talking to somebody on the phone today. Sweet Tea will be going into her 3rd season of Married to Medicine. This go around, if they bring her back. When they bring you back for your season 3 is when you really start making money, right? It's like season 1, they may do you like a $2,500 episode. Season 2, they may give you like 60,000 for the season. It's season 3 when you start seeing, okay, a couple $100,000. Let me tell y'all something. Greg is too old. Sweet Tea is too young. Let Sweet Tea find something else that anchors her in this reality TV world and it not be Greg, give it 2 or 3 years and some money, she'll be leaving Greg ass too. You give Sweet Tea 2 or 3 years of making that type of money and it click in her head, oh, I'm in good now and I make more money than he do. Oh, I don't got to be with no 60-year-old man. I might be country. I might be from Killeen, Texas, but I can go get me a 40-year-old man. I can get me a 40-year-old man. And that's exactly what's going to happen. That is exactly what's going to happen. If I got anything to do with it. Sweet Tea, call me, girl. Let's start hanging out. I get you some dick. I know where all of it at. I know where all of it at. We just ain't gonna let Portia hang out with us because she on the prowl. Portia can't hang out with us, but me, you, Sheree, Tamar, Nene, all us can hang out. All the Melody from Love and Marriage Huntsville, all us can hang out. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let this influence a habit because I feel a way about this, y'all. Poor Minds podcaster Drea Nicole slams people for filming her without her consent. Take a listen.
Okay, so the only reason I'm addressing this is because this is like the second time that this has happened to me in the past few months. And the last time that it happened, I was with my mom. Y'all influencers that be sneak recording people and not letting them know that they being recorded, y'all need to stop doing that because that shit is lame as hell. You need to ask people for permission or let them know that they're being recorded and give them the option on whether or not they want to be a part of your content. Imagine my surprise getting on here, seeing a video that was sneak recorded of me from October that I had no idea about, then it being edited to make it seem like I was any type of way remotely interested when I wasn't. That shit lame as hell. Y'all need to stop doing it. And y'all need to ask people for permission. That's it.
Now listen.
Okay.
So she is right about one thing. There's no way around it. You're 100% dead wrong if you are. Okay, put it this way. It's one thing for you to see somebody in the airport and you take out your phone and you're recording them. Oh, because you want to show your mama them that you saw Candy and Todd. So you do one of these numbers. That's one thing. And I thought that that's what she was finna get on here and complain about. And I was finna get her together about that. That's one thing. It's a whole other thing to record somebody and then edit the recording to make it seem like they're participating in whatever narrative that you're creating. That's just low down. So somebody said, Funky Dineva, do people be recording you? All the time. So here's the funny thing that happened. But I'm so cool with it that they don't have to record me because the moment somebody sees me or whatever, and like if I know I'm in a rush or they look like they want to speak or engage, I stop and I engage the person. And for any up and coming influencers, I'm going to tell you something, guys. The quickest way to get somebody out of your face is to take a picture. The picture normally ends up being the period at the end of the sentence. The people just be so happy to see you. They just want some type of exchange. They just want to be able to go back and tell their mama or their friends, "Ooh, I took a picture." So here's what I always do. I had a situation in the airport this past when I was going to Charlotte. Landed in Charlotte on the escalator. Guy was on the escalator next to me, a couple of things down. I looked over at him. he looked at me, we locked eyes, and he said, "Are you Funky Diva?" I said, "Yeah, Funky Diva." He was like, "Oh my God, my wife watches you all the time." I said, "Cool." As we're going up the elevator, I turn around and he's doing like this. And I'm like, dude, this is so, it was cringy because he was a straight man doing it. This is so cringy. This is so, and just FYI too, when y'all recording people, nobody holds their phone like this and nobody texts like this. So we see what y'all doing. All right. And it doesn't bother me. I tell people all the time, and this is what I was prepared to say to her. As an influencer, as a celebrity, as a popular person, as whatever, we live extremely privileged lives. Extremely privileged. We live more privileged lives than the everyday working person. This comes with it. This comes with it. When I'm in public, for me, it doesn't bother me because there's nothing you're going to catch me doing in a space in which I can be recorded that's gonna send my bank left nor right. What you gonna see me doing? Blowing my nose, going through my bag, digging in my ear, gossiping on the phone with my homegirl Quisha. So you recording me really ain't gonna do nothing. But when I saw the guy do like this, when our elevator stopped, I was like, man, let's get a proper picture for your wife. And he did like this, and we took a selfie. Or if men say to me, my wife loves you, I'd be like, pull your phone up. Let's record a video. What's your wife's name? Vanessa. Yes, God, Vanessa, girl. I'm with your husband, Tony, baby. He was looking me up and down on this escalator, but I told him, I love my friend Nessa too much. But girl, if you make him mad enough, honey, he can come around here and see me. I love you for loving me. Yes, God, Nessa, girl. And I'd be like, send that to your wife. And they be like, oh my God. Same thing people do when they start me to go store. Oh my God, fucking even my mama love you. Call her on FaceTime real quick. Or what's your mama name? Gloria. Hey, Miss Gloria, baby. They say eggs down here high. And your baby got food stamps. I met her trying to see if she gonna buy me some eggs or not. But Miss Gloria, thank you. That's just what you do, and you keep it moving. So Drea Nicole, I wouldn't put too much energy into people recording you. It's just par for the course. However, she's 100% right about you guys recording people and then manipulating the footage to make it seem like they were a part of whatever it is you had going on. That's real lame, because the reality of the situation is most people, if you just walk up to them and ask them or whatever, most celebrities, if you walk to somebody and be like, oh, fucking leave, I got a t-shirt line called She Loves Girls. Will you just give me a shot and say shelovesgirls.com, get your t-shirt? If I'm walking through the airport, girl, I ain't never even seen none of them ugly ass t-shirts, but I'm probably going to be like, y'all, I get my favorite traveling t-shirt, what it's called, from shelovesgirls.com, baby. Get your t-shirt. That's just what we do. So you ain't got to do all that funny stuff. They say, Funky Dineva, are you on Cameo, child? Just one more thing for me to take y'all money on and not deliver? Girl, no. I ain't on the Cameo, but if you want me to do special things like that, you can email it in and for a small fee. I do Cameos the same way I sell pussy, for a fee. For a small fee. I'll let you pull it to the side and slide through. Y'all know I'm holding out for OnlyFans, right? I know y'all heard before, and y'all may not want to hear this, but I got a big old dick. And that's undisputed. If I could show it to y'all on this thing, I would. I got a big old dick. And so I've just already realized that it's too many of them making money over there on OnlyFans. The next time I get canceled, or the next time my life be in shambles, baby, I'm finna pull this long, thick mother effer out and I'm finna slam her all over the Vaseline on OnlyFans. Okay? Baby, she gonna be baby, I'm gonna be nutting all in these candle jars, pouring it over the girls like hot honey. It's gonna be called all natural jar number. We're gonna call this Funky's mayonnaise. Y'all better get this Funky's mayonnaise. You could use it as a face rub, as a back rub. Oh, baby, I'm gonna have it all going on. I'm gonna have it all, baby. I'm gonna be selling I'm gonna be selling it. I'm gonna be selling it. I'm gonna bottle this thing up and sell it. Then make it a house spray. Yes, God. Y'all don't want none. I'm gonna tell y'all something else too. Y'all husbands be mad that I got a big old thing. Listen, having a big thing is a blessing and a curse. How many of y'all knew I had a big thing? I guess God ain't gonna give you everything, but He gave me that. Y'all gotta know all skinny boys shaped like me got a big things. Let's move off of this because y'all my sisters. Y'all is my sisters, and I don't need y'all lusting over me, but it's big and it's pretty and it's one color. Y'all know how like my whole body one color, like it's all like one color. Y'all want to see it? Ask y'all husbands, can I show y'all right now? Tell y'all kids to go lay down. Tell y'all kids go. Tell y'all kids. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all this print. Let me stop. They say the antibiotics working. Something working, child. Something working because I don't feel my Bell palsy no more. Stephen A. Smith. We're gonna go over here to Stephen A. Smith. Oh no, that ain't him. That ain't Stephen. Oh, Z. Okay, that's what I meant to do. Eat my coochie like a pork chop. Like a pork chop. It's real big too, y'all. So Stephen A. Smith, guys. Stephen A. Smith just signed a deal for $100 million with ESPN. Let me tell y'all something. I'll be the first person to tell you I don't particularly care for the views of Stephen A. Smith. I don't particularly care for his shtick. Notice I didn't say I don't like him. I don't know this man. I've never been in the same room with him. He's probably a great guy. The angle by which Steven does his work, it does not resonate with me at all. He and we rarely share viewpoints. All of that aside, though, I can respect the king when I see him. I don't have to agree with your viewpoints to still congratulate you and to say, black man, you doing the damn thing, because Stephen A. Smith is doing the damn thing. He's one of the highest paid in his space. He is one of the highest paid in his space. Again, I don't care for his viewpoints. And I would just be curious to know if some of his viewpoints are what got him this type of pay. If he coons in, because I call it cooning sometimes. If he coons in order to get in with these white people, because I'd be looking at him and I'd be like, Stephen A. Smith, with you being the type of black man that you are, you could look at him and tell he just a regular old Negro. I just be like, how do you have some of these viewpoints? And it honestly, more times than not, it feels like Stephen A. Smith is being a contrarian just for the sake of being a contrarian. But hey, if that's his business model and it's working for him, then it's working for him, because he signed a $100 million deal, baby. One of those, and you ain't got to never work again. One of those, and you ain't got to never work again to sit up here. Somebody say he's a loudmouth provocateur. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Cooning for a check, but congratulates to him. I just wish they could do something with that cornbread ass haircut. It's just like it's something about that haircut that just ages this man. It just makes him look. And I don't know, it's nothing you could do because he not gonna look good bald. He just look like got old George Jefferson teeth or something going on. It's just something I don't know. It's just something real Uncle Ruckus about Stephen A. Smith. Last but not least, this heifer from Alaskan Airlines, she doing press tours now, crying about getting fired. Listen to this, y'all, and then I'm gonna give y'all some commentary.
Made headlines as the twerking flight attendant who lost her job after this video went viral. Now she's speaking out in an interview with our Amber Cogliano.
She's the flight attendant whose twerking cost her dream job.
I didn't think that, being so happy can turn into something like this.
Nell Diallo was having a great time dancing and twerking in the aisle on an empty plane before an early morning flight.
I decided to just take advantage of the moment to wake myself up and kind of get myself hyped up for my day, basically.
She posted the video on TikTok along with the caption, "What's wrong with a little twerk before work?" But after the video went viral, she says Alaska Airlines fired her.
What did they say to you?
They just said that I broke their social media policy.
Nell had only been on the job for 6 months. She says she was twerking to celebrate the end of her probationary period.
She made headlines as the twerking flight.
Listen. And I think, guys, we are now watching the real world fallouts and the real world manifestations of what happens when we raise a generation of kids on the internet, on phones, and on social media. Honestly and truthfully, those of us who are over 40, we're all looking at this and it's like, this is a no-brainer. But I was reading the comments. I was talking to some of my friends' children about this story, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, they don't get it. I think those of us that are older, we still come from the generation and we still come from the space of twerking is sexually suggestive. Like in our minds, when we see somebody twerk, it's selling sex. For them, twerking doesn't necessarily equate sex and provocativeness for them. For them, it's the way they walk, the way they breathe. It's the culture. Everybody does it. Twerking is just what we do. It's not a bad thing. And that's the disconnect. You can't come on these people's jobs, hike your leg up and clapping your ass in these people's uniform. And then I think the thing that's bothering me the most is she's 100% on brand. She's 100% on brand because victim influencing is the new influencing. Look at Dank Moss. So the new way of getting popular, I don't have any talent. I can't make people laugh. I can't do pranks. I can't do skits. I can't cook. I can't be a beauty influencer. So let me be a victim influencer. Let me do a big PR stunt. Let me cry, and then that'll help me get my followers and my views up. There is no reason why. There is no reason why this girl is sitting around. First of all, you're not crying. You are not crying months later about a job you was only on for 90 days, girl. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You're not crying, and you wasn't making no money. We all know flight attendant, although they're very good jobs, they don't pay super well in the beginning until you get your seniority and start working. Girl, you was not making no money, and you were not that attached to that job to the point where you're doing interviews, you're still crying. You are not a 29-year Delta veteran who gave this company your all. You haven't even been there long enough to feel anything for the company, yet alone be out there crying. So stop it. Here's the thing. At this point, we see this for what it is. I'm simply mad with you because you didn't. I'll be honest with you. I'm mad with you because you were not sitting on Inside Edition with your polo on for your business that you promoting. Or at this point that you didn't have your Instagram handle on your thing, or that you haven't come out with bundles. What are you selling? See, that's the gag. This new generation, it used to be a thing where y'all wanted to be famous for something. Now, y'all don't even want to be famous for something. Y'all just want to be famous. Your energy gives me, you are proud to be the girl. Oh, you know the girl that got fired for twerking on Alaska Airlines? That's me. That's me. That's me. Her energy gives me right now, if a club promoter from Valdosta or Birmingham called her right now and asked her what was her booking fee, she would be booked as Alaskan Airlines baddie and would want y'all to come to the club and clap and pop bottles. Girl, we see through you. Girl, we see through you. I'm trying to give you the fast track. I am trying to give you the fast track. Please bend over, show the world, pull your panties to the side, and let us see that scrambled egg meat down to the OnlyFans. For all my ladies who boyfriends or husbands or brothers or teenage sons in the room right now,
attendant who lost her job.
I need you to call them to the front of the TV right now and ask them, do they want to see her pull her panties to the side? Do they want to see her? This is a pretty girl. Go get your man right now and ask them, do they want to see her scrambled egg meat on OnlyFans? Go ask your man and then drop down in the comments and let me know what he said. They know they want to see their Arby's roast beef hanging out a white thong. Hanging what y'all man said. That scrambled egg meat that be hanging out the thong. Ask y'all man. I want to know what y'all man saying. Yup. We got some insecure women. Ask y'all mans. Y'all know this girl look better than y'all. Y'all know this girl look better than y'all. Ask y'all man. I'm not moving on until somebody put in the chat, my man said. I'm like, Q, ask your man. My man gay, so this don't apply to me. I ain't moving on until somebody write, my man said, don't ask me no SHIT like that. My man said he would watch, but he ain't paying. All right, let me see what else somebody else said. Let me see what else somebody else made. My man said, get somebody else to do it. I want to see what else y'all. My man said he wouldn't pay for it, but he'll look for free. My man said, tell Funky to go to bed. My son said, can't bring a bimbo home. My man said, no, but I would. My man said he ain't spending no money on OnlyFans. My man said he only do black stuff. Baby, some of y'all finna be home mad with y'all man because he rather bang the broke unemployed flight attendant with all the extra scrambled egg meat hanging out than to be banging some of y'all. My man said, tell Funky go to hell. My man like his eggs seasoned. And she do look like Princess from well, I was gonna say waiting to exhale. Might as well be that relationship with Ray J was one big wait to exhale. Alicia said, Funky, are you going to Jazz in the Gardens? I didn't have no plans on the Wednesday this weekend, but I was thinking about it. I'm gonna be very honest, just because. And I'll give y'all an insight into like being me. So, to be honest with you, I don't want to go, right. I've seen a lot of those artists. Jazz in the Gardens is a great time. However, y'all know I moved back to Atlanta to work, and part of working is boosting my public profile. And part of boosting my public profile includes essentially taking pictures with the right people or whatever. And I did consider Hot 105 is one of the sponsors. That's the radio station I worked for back in Miami. Shouts out to Phil Michaels, the program director, Big Lip Shelby, DJ Sco, all my people down there, Hot 105 and 99 Jams, DJ Nasty, Super Cindy and the crew, Jules, James T, Mark Young, AC, the legendary and late Jill Tracy. Shouts out to my Hot 105, my Cox Media family. They worked the event. So I would have access to everything. Long story short, I was thinking about going just so I could go down there and take pictures with the people and bring my ass the fuck home or whatever. But I will be in Miami next week. I'm gonna be in Miami for a whole week because my sister and my cousin Tina, shouts out to Tina Heathington out of Huntsville, Alabama, and my sister Belinda Holcomb out of Tampa. They are coming home to Miami. We're gonna be down there for a week. We getting on yachts. We going on spa passes to the different resorts. Shouts out to my best friend since the 9th grade, Kia Marie Graves out of Miramar, Florida. Shouts out to Kia. Kia gonna cook us old nasty seafood spread. We probably gonna get on the boat twice next week. We gonna be laid out at the beach, sand all in between our legs and in our butt. They say a sand treatment on your kitty cat to shrink that scrambled egg. They said some Miami sand or some Jamaica. They said some of that Jamaican sand. If you rub some of that Jamaican sand vigorously, if you rub it vigorously, see, this the scrambled egg, this the box, this the scrambled egg, all that scrambled, this the box, all this scrambled egg just hanging. They say if you just rub salt on that scrambled egg part, or some of that Jamaican, they say if you put some Jamaica sand on that scrambled egg part, that it'll make it shrink in. And it'll go from looking like old sloppy ass scrambled egg to a tight, plump tangerine. They say it'll shrink that scrambled egg meat in, and it'll make it taut and tough. It'll look like this. It'll make it smooth and tough like this, and not like loose leaf homework. See, now this with y'all box. This the box. And then this the scrambled egg part. Just can't even get in the box. Can't even, shouts out to the Deltas. They lesbians. They know how to can't even get in the box good because the scrambled egg part just hanging it's just messy. And then you got to lift up all that and spray up under there. You want somebody put their tongue under this scrambled egg part. And then it be discolored. It be pink on the outside, on the inside, and then burnt on the other side, like you fried it too long on that side, like the heat was turned up too high. And then got the nerve to want somebody to gnaw on it, and the man the whole time be looking at it like, am I about to bite into a big old jiggly scab? Because some of y'all be black and burnt on the outside part and so pink on the inside, it be looking like meat that just wasn't fried right, that the pain was turned up too high, and it cooked hard on the outside, but it was still pink and wet on the inside, burnt ends. That part that looked like brisket meat, that burnt part that looked like brisket meat on the outside, you could just chew on it like that on the side. But before you get all in there, you better nibble on that side piece. Okay, chew it down to the gristle and see what it's getting. Have you ever had a man eat your box down to the gristle? Baby, that's how you get in love. You get somebody, listen, those that know, if you ever had a man chew on your box down to the gristle, put yes God in the chat. If you haven't experienced it, put not me, girl. But let me tell you something. You got to get you a man that love to eat. Baby, get you a man that love to eat. baby, go get you old nasty Eric Michael Dyson novel or The Coldest Winter Ever. Lay down in the bed, honey, with old $50 Instagram outfit on like this, real flowy, something he could get to it. You just be laying down pretending like you reading the book, and he go down there and eat you to the gristle. Baby, let me tell you something. Y'all be right here talking about, I ain't gonna never give no man no money. I ain't gonna never go 50-50 with a man. You let a man eat you down to the gristle and see how quickly you surrender your check. Baby, you'll give a man the last 4 digits of your social, okay? You'll give a man the last 4 digits of your social and the 3-digit security code on the back of your debit card if he eats you down to that gristle part, baby. Y'all ain't never been sucked and slurped to the gristle. Okay? Baby, to the gristle. To the gristle. If y'all... y'all boyfriends and husbands still with y'all, ask y'all man, do he like chewing on y'all and eating it down to the gristle, and see what he say. Ask him. I ain't getting off until somebody put my man said, ask y'all man, do he like to eat y'all box down to the gristle? And see, that's why you got to clean your chicken. Can't be no feathers and no hair on it. Can't be no feathers and no hair and that yellow scaly stuff if you want the man to eat you down to the baby. Nah on me. Baby, nah on me, baby. You better chew on this thing like bubble gum. Okay? Baby, the whole labia majora better look like scrambled egg. Matter of fact, it better look like chewed up bubble gum when you finish with me, baby. It better be. Lauren Olivia said, my man said yes. Princess Henderson said her man said laughing. Ask them, tell them they want to eat it down to the gristle with no hair on it. There ain't nobody finna eat you like gristle and it got feathers on it. We clean our chicken over here. We clean our chicken over here, baby. We just want that gristle meat. That gristle meat. That y'all, if I do this show any longer, I'm gonna be talking like Karen when she got arrested. And I didn't even drink no liquor. This is just the medication. Lord. Tammy Nicole said, my man said, say what now? Tammy Nicole, after he want to eat your pussy down to the gristle with no hair on it. Okay, for hours and hours. I could do this for hours and hours. And let me tell y'all something. And ask your man this, and I'm gonna get off the line. Because real women take a bath with caress. They if you bathe your Tootsie Cat with that pink caress bar, put me in the chat, baby. Baby, let me tell you something. You sit down in some warm water, you wash that thing with some caress. That man eat that front part. That man eat that front part like it's gristle. And he chew on that back part like you trying to get the rest of that little meat off a piece of oxtail. Ask y'all man, do he love to eat that front part like gristle and eat that booty like oxtail? And see what he said with no hair on it. With no, it's that no hair on it. Ask him if he want to eat that front part like gristle and that back part like oxtail meat stuck in the bone. Yes, God, honey. Yes. Come on, honey. See, he hate black women, describing black women genitals as items that can be purchased off a catering menu. And we gonna call that shit Marlene's Caribbean Cafe. You better come on and get some of this escovitch fish, extra gravy. Cut the head off though, please, because I don't want it looking at me. You better get some of these dumplings. Baby, you better come get some of this. I like calling it brown stew chicken, baby. You better get some of this brown stew. Extra gravy. And can you do me a favor? When you put some extra gravy on my plate, can you get some of them peppers and carrots, honey, baby? I like mine chunky. That chunky monkey. When you put that extra gravy, put them extra vegetables on it, baby. I want something to chew on. I want something to chew on. Put your panties to the side. Let me slide through. I want something to chew on, honey. I like to gnaw on it. Eat my pussy like a pork chop. That's what Kaya said. Eat my pussy like a pork. Not a pork, like a pork chop. Okay. Eat my booty like oxtail, honey. Baby, I clean like they $27 a plate, baby. I want all that meat and all that gravy off their bone, baby. When the baby, you better eat my booty. You better eat my booty gravy. You better eat it like this, baby. When the archaeologists find that oxtail bone, baby, I want them to be like, we don't know if this the vertebrae of a giraffe, baby. I want that thing ate down to the bone marrow so bad that, baby, it's unrecognizable. Sonya said this show done went straight to hell. It did. And I'm gonna tell y'all who mad. It's some girls on here right now who ain't never got ate down to the gristle because you got too much hair on it. Y'all letting these natural girls on Instagram mess y'all up. And the men, they gonna tell y'all, oh yeah, I don't mind. I like it. I like it. They gonna say whatever they gotta say to get it. They like it clean, bald. They do. They like it bald. They like it real 12th grader. They like it real 13-year-old. They like it real like that. They like it playground looking. Now that's only if you gonna get it now. If you don't want it chewed down to the gristle and you just want it like a piece of pig ear and some sauce, then leave all that hair on it. Then leave all that hair on it. That's just, he just gonna just fumble around with it though. He just gonna eat it like you know how when you get chicken sauce or pork sauce, you don't put that whole pig in your mouth. You just kind of swoosh it around and nibble on it. If you got all that hair on it, that's what it's. Don't nobody want to put that hair in their mouth. Okay. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I ain't Dr. Jackie. I ain't Dr. Simone. I don't care what them gynecological doctors say. Hair holds odor. Hair holds odor. Get that hair from down there. Now, you should not want nobody to put their mouth where it's no whole bunch of hair. Okay? Don't nobody want to put their mouth. You get on your knees and part your carpet together like this and stick your tongue in and out your carpet for 30 seconds and tell me how it feels. Don't nobody want no musty rug burn on their tongue. Then I can't even get in here and eat nothing with no spice because my tongue got all types of lacerations on it. Get that hair from down there. I want to see something. I want to see how many of y'all nasty. If you got a whole bunch of hair down there, put hair in the chat. If you bald down there, put bald eagle. Put bald eagle if you bald down there. But if you got a whole bunch of hair down there, put hair. I'm trying to see something. LaQuanda said barely. And Minnie D said hair. Bald eagle, bald eagle. Sasha Gibson say hair. Jennifer said wolf puss. Okay, a lot of the girls say they got hair down there. A lot of the girls say they got hair. Coco said she got a low fade. Lisa Toa said bald. Q, you ever ate coochie? It's my favorite thing to do. I'm very oral. I love pleasing somebody with my mouth. Landing script. Yeah, get that hair from down there. What she said? My man don't care about no hair. He part that thing down the middle. Oh, yes, honey. But he ain't eating you to the gristle. Anyway, y'all, let me get off the doggone line. This medicine starting to make me feel high and loopy. And we definitely doing the show tomorrow. We're definitely doing the show tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for being with me. I was sick this week or whatever. We are definitely doing a show tomorrow. We're definitely doing a show tomorrow. We're definitely doing a show tomorrow. So shave y'all puss and be ready tomorrow because we only letting the bald We only letting the Baldine girls in. We ain't letting Claudine with all that hair in, but Baldine could get in. We only letting Baldine to the front of the thing. And Lady DK say it's her birthday tomorrow. I might be messed up tomorrow, so I'm just gonna say happy birthday now. Somebody said, Q, you could eat me with them lips. You are disrespectful on my job, making sexual advances with me. You got any money? You got any money? Skip Bayless offered that girl, Skip Bayless offered that girl 1 point something million. Give me 750. Give me 750 and meet me around behind Publix on Piedmont, back there by the dumpster park between the Chinese place. Park your car back in. Back in and just be leaned over the trunk when I get there. I come through there and eat that box real quick for $7.50. I take Zelle. I don't do cash out because they're gonna take a fee. Zelle me. Zelle me. I love y'all. Nora D said, what the hell I just walked into? This lady trying to get her box 8 behind Publix. She gonna pay me $750 to do it. I love y'all. Let me get up off the line. Oh, me and Legra was supposed to do something this week, guys. Shouts out to Legra. Please, if you're going on the Funky Bunch cruise, now is the time to really get active in that Facebook room. I'm going to start participating a little more. The people got everything going on in there with information that you need to know. We're going to get ready to have a real good time. Anyway, I'll call y'all later. Bye.